Hi guys, I'm back again. I'm in the cab of an Actros, but the small ones. All the large ones have basically been replaced now. There's a couple of stragglers left about, but I don't think they're going to be much longer. So we're in the smaller 2543s. So just getting used to the layout. It's basically the same. Things have changed, but oh well. Never mind. You can't. That's the issue when you're an agency guy. Well, that's the issue when you're a truck driver. You can't stick with the trucks that you like for very long. They upgrade them. Sometimes for the better, has to be said. More often than not, definitely for the better. But sometimes they're saving money. But anyway, it's a truck, it does the job, who cares? But I'm back. And today I have Avonmouth, Didcot and Oxford. So today is a long day. So I'm straight back and straight into a nice long day. Now there is some electric motor somewhere that's running in this, and it's driving me insane. I can hear it in the background, there's a faint buzz. Right, so that's auto regen on. Because somebody turned the auto regen off, so that could have been it. Oh well. I'm sure I shall find it as the day goes along, but these are not new. These are second hand. These have been lovingly rented. And given some of the stickers in here, I'd say they were rented by a very well-known supermarket chain, an orange supermarket chain, in the beginning. So, but that's just given because I've driven for Sainsbury's many times before. I know where they stick their stickers, and I can see where there's old stickers missing, and on the side I know how their service week intervals work. But anyway, enough of that. I'm back. And I've got to fill this in, then I've got to go back, make sure it's loaded, get the paperwork, and then bugger off. So I shall most likely see you when I get to Avonmouth. Well, anyway, made it to Avonmouth. Woo! stopped in at Lee Delamere to get a crafty bit of Costa. For some bizarre reason, I don't know why, but what was it? Just before I went away on holiday, I stopped. Saw a Costa machine. Didn't see a Costa machine. Sorry, I'll get it right. This is what happened when I was away on holiday. But just before I went away on holiday, I stopped, and I was paying at services at the petrol station. And they've got those. Some of them along service stations have the Costas in, don't they, with the baristas and all that kind of stuff. The baristas, barista. Oh, it's my first day back. I'm just a bit out of it. Sorry. And I was standing there, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to have a flat white. Sod it. Who cares? So I had a regular flat white. And I started drinking it. I thought, I don't actually mind this, because obviously the coffee I'm drinking all the time is the click stuff. You know, the vending machine crap that you get in a truck stop waiting room, what have you. And I had it, and it was weird. The flat white tasted a bit like it had brandy in it. It didn't, obviously, but it had that kind of taste without the burn. And I'm not a big brandy fan, but it was a weird taste, and I started having lattes. Because, you know, hello. But I started having lattes, because I don't like a lot of coffee. I don't like strong coffee. I don't know why. It screws with me. And so I started having those. And of course, when we went away, there's every service station, most petrol stations these days have a Costa Express in them, or a Starbucks thing. And I've just been, I don't know, every time I stop I just get one. It's odd. It's almost like when I used to smoke. Every time I stopped, I got a pack of fags. It's really bizarre. It's so odd. Because I'm not really a coffee person. I drink more tea than I do coffee, and to be fair, I don't drink much of that. Usually I just get water. Well, this is just... Yeah. Strange development. It'll probably last for a couple more weeks, and then I'll get sick of it, and that'll be that. That'll be done. But obviously now I'm back, I've been catching up on other YouTube vloggers, bits and bobs. And I noticed Fastest Fox has had his first day driving, so well done there. It's a lot easier than Class 2. I'm sure he's finding that one out. Even though you do end up taking these things where you'd think, oh, that should be a Class 2, you do end up doing that. But, you know, he's going on about how getting into certain places, it was a bit messy, it wasn't pretty and all that. It never is. Look at what you're driving. As long as you get in there without the accident, who cares? I mean, really, seriously, who cares? I was watching that vlog, and he was pulling out of this place he'd reversed into, and he said something to one of the guys he was driving past. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I was looking at the guy down on his passenger side, and he just kind of did that. It was well done. But no, I mean, once you start driving the Class 1s, your life becomes a lot easier. There's the odd occasional place you go to and it's like, oh, why did I drive in? Why didn't I spin round earlier in reversing? You do get those, you do. But it's so much easier. I don't know why, I don't know whether it's a mental thing or what, it is easier. And one of the things whilst I was away, I was talking obviously with my other half about moving and all that kind of stuff, and I was thinking about, should I go and tramp for a while after we move, you know, go find some local haulier and all that kind of stuff. And I started thinking about it a lot more. I'm fed up with commuting. I've always detested it. Wherever I've worked, up till I became a truck driver, always used to be no more than about 10-15 minutes away. And now, of course, I'm commuting to a different county. And I'm just getting fed up of it. I'm getting tired of it. You know, I'm starting to feel like I want to go in, and then when I get back, go home, have my days off, and then go, you know, that kind of thing, just commute to work, commute back, and that's it. And so I have been thinking seriously about doing that, but I don't know. I'll probably try and stay in retail, to be fair. Stay as an agency guy in retail. It's just easier. I'm lazy. I'm truly lazy. Because you always get that kind of fighting for parking spaces when you're running out of time and you've got to find somewhere to pull in and stop. You've either got to pay if you stop in the service areas off the motorways and stuff like that, or you've either got to have an encyclopedic knowledge of truck stops, or just drive like that until you find a parking bay along a dual carriageway that actually got room for you. And I know it's the same all over the place. Doesn't matter what country you go to, it's always the same. But retail is easy. It has to be said. It is diabolically easy. There's the odd occasional place you go to and it's a bit, you know, you're sitting there and you're like, ooh, how am I going to do this? You'll always get that. But you go in, you get your run, you go do your run, you get back, you go home. But an example like today, for example, I've got Avonmouth, Didcot and Oxford. Now Oxford never open up their doors until about 10 PM. They're supposed to at 9, but they don't. I think they crawl in at about 9 and then clear the warehouse out, and then once they've finished doing that, come out and let you in. Now I live an hour and 15 minutes away from where I work. Tomorrow I'm starting at 11:15 AM. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to get back, I'm probably going to finish around 1. Then I've got to get home, basically go straight to bed without any dinner or anything like that. To then get up to come straight back in again. Now a lot of drivers, you know, you get 11 hours in between shifts, it's a bonus, you know, they live 20 minutes away or you're in your cab or whatever. But when you do what I do and you've got that massive commute, it just drains. I've had my 2 weeks off, well, 20 days I think in total I had. Somewhere around that, whatever. And I've got back and I have literally hit the ground running again. It's literally long day. I mean, Avonmouth, Didcot, Oxford is one of the longest runs we do, because not so much in distance wise but in time wise, because of when Oxford open up their gates to tip you. And so I'm going to do all of this because I started at 11:15 today. I'm going to finish probably about 1 AM. I'm going to get back, no time to edit this, nothing. I'll be able to download the cards, clear them, change the batteries, and then that'll be tomorrow. That'll be ready for tomorrow. Straight to bed, get up, get done, get to work. And it'd be so much easier if I could just park up, curtains closed, fall asleep. And I have seriously been thinking about that recently. And it's something, if you are, for example, fast as fuck, if you go into agency once you got your class 1, yeah, you'll go here, lovely jubbly, drive about, then you'll go there, lovely jubbly, drive about, you'll go here, wonderful. And you'll deal with various different transports. And they'll have various different management styles and the way they act and all that kind of stuff. And you'll find somewhere that you really like to drive for. And you'll get on with them, they'll get on with you. And you'll basically be full-time out of that place with the odd occasional week here and there, especially if you're a limited company and you're claiming your fuel and all that kind of stuff. And you'll enjoy it, you'll like it, but chances are that sodding place will always be the furthest place from where you live. Seriously, it will be. Straight up. Every single time. You will find a place you like driving for. They get on with you, you get on with them. You're basically full-time out of there, but agency, and its jobs are good. And there's no quiet times, there's nothing. Well, you've been watching me long enough. But it will always be that place that is the limit of how far you're willing to commute. It will always be that sodding place. Now, I've been doing this 7 years. And it really is just... I haven't had time off in quite a long time, about 2.5 years. And I've had me 2 weeks and I've come back straight into it. I've come back. Here's the run. Oh, beautiful. Lots of hours. Is it ready yet? No. Okay, no worries. I'll go check my unit out. Lovely jubbly. Check the unit out. Done all those whistles and bells. Gone back in. I've left it on POA. I've gone back in. Sat there for about another hour. Here's your paperwork. Lovely jubbly. Off I go. So now I've been around about hour and a half, 2 hours in the yard. And I've still got a long day to go. And of course it don't really matter because Oxford don't open up till 10 anyway. And then I get the message, stopped in to get a Costa, shift time tomorrow 11:15. And you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh, really? But such is life, such is life. And it does make you think, it really does make you think about, well, okay, I get paid a fair amount of money doing this. I won't exactly go into too many details, but I average around about 780 to 800 quid a week as an average throughout the course of the year. That takes in the quiet time and the really busy, just pulling your hair out kind of time. And I know that if I go and jump onto a general haulier or I go tramping, whatever, it's going to be about 500 quid a week. And then, of course, you've got to take your pension out of it, you've got to take other stoppages out of it, so on and so forth. And you sit there and you think, yes, okay, I wouldn't have to commute. It'd be a far easier thing to do. But then you're penniless. But it's just things I've been thinking about, because obviously there's other things I'm planning on doing. I've been working on structures for a business venture and things like that, and you do think about it from time to time. You really do. It's especially, I always find it if I'm not working, like I have a week off randomly, quiet time, or a couple of days off or something like that, and I'm twiddling my thumbs, I've got nothing to do. I'll sit there and I'll go through a venture I've got or an idea I've got, and I'll write it all out. And I'll look at it and then I'll think, well, if I did that and then I did this, I could then do, yeah, that would do that, and so on and so forth. And you start thinking, really, all the time I'm commuting, all those hours, 2.5 hours a day, every day, has an average, and that's without traffic jams, that's without any other hold-ups or a road closed or something like that. 2.5 hours minimum every day commuting. 5 days 1 week, 6 days the next. You factor that over, how long have I been running out of here now? About 4 years? You factor that over about 4 years. All that wasted time. All those missed dinners. All that time you can't do this. I mean, you guys have seen it before now, just before I went away on holiday and throughout the course of this year, there's been times where I haven't been able to do the vlog, like I won't tonight. And yet if I stopped, parked up there, I could have my laptop plugged in, I could have a little converter and all that, or inverter, whatever you want to call it, and all that kind of stuff. Set out a couple of hours, and I could have decent 7 hours, and well, say decent, you know, if some idiot parks up next to you with a fridge, and all that kind of stuff. But then again, of course, I lose the advantage of being agency. You see the things I'm kind of balancing? Because in agency, what's your availability next week? Oh, every day but Monday. What's your availability next week? Every day but Monday and Tuesday. What's your availability next week? Every day except Monday and Wednesday, for example, if I needed a Wednesday. Do you see, that's the advantages of being agency. You don't get that full time. So I don't get the time in between shifts to do what I want to do. Sometimes. And it seems to be more often than not. And I get frustrated because the mileage on my car is just going up and up and up and up and up and up, and you're thinking, well, that's, every time you go up an extra 5,000 miles, well, you might as well knock another £1,000 off the value of the bloody car. And you're getting frustrated with all of this and everything, and your tyre wearing, your fuel usage and everything else, and lack of time. And then you think, but if I need Thursday off, I'm unavailable that Thursday. Done. I don't have to give an excuse. But anyway, I've rambled on for long enough. I'm back to my usual stuff. So I think I'll end my day now, because like I said, I've rambled on way long enough. I shall see you tomorrow. Obviously this won't come out until tomorrow night. That's if I have enough time. I shall see you tomorrow. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share about, do whatever it is you usually do. It does seem to be working. And I'll see you in the next one.